Yo, what's up? I'm Z the Free.
Yo, this is Rubix.
What's up? I'm Iowa.
What up? It's your boy 17.
Yo, it's Young Pop Mito.
It's your boy M.I.K.V.Y. and you're watching Hip-Hop Certified.
Hip-Hop Certified.
Hip-Hop Certified.
Hip-Hop Certified. Rock!
And you're watching Hip-Hop Certified.
What is good, Hiphoppas? It is Esteban Sound, here with Hip-Hop Certified. Certified episode 15. I know it was snowing today. I don't know if it still is snowing today. I think it still is. But you guys came out tonight, and I extremely appreciate that. Thank you for coming out today. Like, my eternal gratitude is extended to you. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, everybody. So, with that being said, we're here to rock a show today. So, if you guys don't know what Hip-Hop Certified is a company dedicated to representing the global hip-hop culture through music, media, and live entertainment. And the reason why we do this is for peace, love, unity, safely having fun, through breaking, MCing, DJing, beatboxing, graffiti writing, street fashion, street language, street knowledge, street entrepreneurialism. Now, I'm going to go around the circle with the team, let everybody introduce themselves. Go ahead.
Yo, what's up? Nasty G, DJing for the time. First time DJing in front of people, so.
There you go. My man's been in the dungeon working every day. He's been spending preparing for this.
Every day for the past month, and I'm still not that good.
And then we got Seed on the cameras. Go ahead and if you want to come and introduce yourself, my G.
Seed's what I go by when I rap. My name is Samir, Hip-Hop Certified.
Hey, appreciate it. Yes. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to get this thing kicked off. So I know we usually get into our guests, but I want to kick this thing off with a cipher. So anybody here who wants to rap, who wants to break, who wants to however you want to feel, whatever you're feeling, come to the stage right now. Everybody who wants to get down, come to the stage right now and let's cipher. Let's kick this thing off properly. DJ Nasty G is going to drop a beat, and we're going to kill this thing, okay? Okay, let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah. Louis Blanco. Yeah. Oh boy. We got a B-boy beatboxing and freestyling down at Koi. Oh no. Tell him he left the planet. Straight to the moon is where he's headed. Yeah, it's where he's headed. And sugars are low. It's got a low, slow flow like a diabetic. Diabetic. He's saying the things that won't be said when other people laying on their legs. Tell them, get up every day and get your bread. You gotta run from the feds. Like a man with two domes, you gotta get straight ahead.
Check. Move out the way, yeah, D-Bone is coming through. Yes, I grab the microphone and I rock it just for you. I love the Emma to the Emma, I'm an addict. I rap and can't breathe like an asthmatic, yo. I hold my chest, slugs to the vest. On the microphone, sometimes I feel I'm the best, I don't stress. Yo, I'm just learning life lessons, thank you. All of these blessings, I ain't stressing even though they wanna stress me out. But I keep moving every day, I guess I knock them out. Yeah, you spinning on this mic, I guess I pop them out. Yo, you see me in the hood, I guess they lock me out. Yo, my hand cuts, but I just let it go. I go flow for flow and we rock show for show. And we do what we did and we do what we does. I do it for the people and I do it for the love. Come on, let's get it, alright, yeah. Let's get it, alright, yeah. Let's get it, alright, yeah. Let's get it, alright.
What you know, what you want with me? Everybody gon' drive there constantly. Everybody going to the place, and you stopping me, you think so? Bitch, what you know about that? When we rockin' this shit, where you doing our head? And I'm mocking my bit, and the dough my head, and the mock about it. It's on my dick, face for them black dick. It's good to see. Electricity is the best for the me. I'm in the bed with the box, I don't hang with the me. I'm at the table. I'm on the blaze of my babe.
Yeah. Alright. Check it. I got scars, but everybody got them. And if you got a problem, you better learn to solve them. No man is defeated by the things that repeated. Yeah, cause everybody intertwined with the rhyme. Every time you spit it free from the mind. Now listen, cause it's a thin line for my design. And God made me strong, God made me hard. So I spit bars like I was doing a 25 off the yard.
Yeah. That's on the real. That's on the real. That's on the real. Eazy G's got beats and bots. Yo, sounds y'all right out the box. Stereo mouth, yeah, these rhymes itself. And I'm from the east side, homie, what you about? Yes, I love my city, that's the 403. When I spit on the mic, I just gotta be me. Yeah, I'm shining like a painting in this turquoise night. Yo, even though I live life like Friday night, it's alright, I got flows, yeah, and I kick it every daily. Yo, I got 2 babies. 12 and 4, what's up, Miss Z? Why don't you jump up on this mic and come on, bust us a free? Come on. It's another beautiful day. I guess the snow can flow and it's cold outside today. We rocking late and we coming on time, but I just grabbed that microphone and I continue to shine with these D.O.P. rhymes. Yes, she said her name starts with the big letter Z. Red Took on a hat, she got to kick. Yo, got this mic and inflict. Let's get it.
Hey, hey. I don't know if there's a topic or a way I'm supposed to flow. I was headed through the snow and I was dicking up the dough. Know that it be changing from winter and it be fall. Gotta get back up cause you know that I'm on draw. I've been moving 2 provinces, my life be in shambles. Trying to sort out who I am, but you know you understand it. Gotta rise, the only thing in life a constant is beat of the hip hop, the way that I blow it. I'm so happy to be on stage with y'all. Eazy G dropped the beat, say he keeping it tough. Yo, you danced like a pro last night, you blew my mind out. And Dwight on the stage, he be keeping up the limelight. I'm just grateful, y'all. Hip hop, my life force. I'm just happy to be here in my full course.
See the free, Nasty G. It's the ball, the boys, and Z. Get it. 1, 2, get it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Get it. What? Get it. 1, 2, get it. 1, 2, get it. In the middle, why? Hey, in my box, in the head, in my mother box, hey. And my mama told me that, and my papa said nay, and my dad said me fly into everybody, they in the grove, hey, and that bow, hey. Everybody's in the play, when the mo dance, and when the drop step, and when my foes in the bucket, in the place, they bumping when the show said, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we about to close it off. Keep it going, showing off. Yeah, and I came through with the camera. Okay, I came up and I'm chilling up in Canada. Yeah, the YYC, they tryna see me. I spit it with the heat and I spit it so cleanly. Yeah, I just see the man named Seed and he part of the team. And I spit it so never with the greed. Okay, you just see Aaron. I came through like I really got to do my errands. Okay, yeah, then I had to go to the grocery store. I really had to go up in a Honda Accord, but actually I came up in a TL. Yeah, I really gotta spit it, give you the detail. Okay, we up in the podcast. We're just trying to get it up in fucking Comcast. Yeah, we do this team like the Outcast. And yes, we will go and we will outlast. Hey. Okay. That is the proper way to kick this thing off. Okay, so on the stage with me right now is the 2012 Western Canada Beatbox Champion. This man has graced the stage with major hip-hop names such as Ace Hood. And today, we have him here, live. Give it up for Eazy G!
How's it going, everybody?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Not too bad, just chilling. Just vibing.
Okay, so before we get into anything, I want DJ Nasty G to drop us a song. And this is a song, this is when I really became a fan of Eazy G. And this song is called Beatbox Bandits.
All right.
So if we can load that up, DJ Nasty G, we're gonna get that thing going. In the meantime, I wanna ask you, how did you get into beatboxing?
Good question, actually. How I started was...
Well, first of all, who are you and where are you from?
Well, my name is Eric Gutierrez, also known as Eazy G, and I'm from Central America, Belize. Raised.
Hey,
Canada.
shout out to Latinos. Hey.
Shut up. Bruh. So yeah, I started in like the beginning of high school. I used to draw a lot. I wasn't like an amazing artist, but just I love doodling and drawing. And I saw a video on Facebook. This is the early days when the Facebook and videos would be side scrolled. It would like pop up and take everything of the screen, and you would just be scrolling. And then there's one guy named Joseph Pulpo. He's from France. And he was doing like a France's Got Talent, and he was doing a whole set of beatboxing. And I was so mesmerized when I saw it. I have never experienced something like, almost like an addiction through sight, almost right away, and sound. Sight of seeing like what I'm seeing and hearing what I'm hearing. It was just really new to me, and from then on, I just started to copy and imitate and create, and just started to go on from there, snowball almost.
So Francis Got Talent. That's what kicked it off.
Yeah, it was something like that, one of those shows.
That's crazy. That's super dope. So Nasty G, DJ Nasty G, do we got the song yet?
One second.
Okay, no doubt. So that's what got you into beatboxing. I wanted to also ask, did you perform on the One Love stage?
I have. I got to perform a couple years back. See some of the crazy artists there too. It was really dope.
So for those who don't know, who knows what the One Love is? Who knows what One Love is? Yeah, exactly. It's the biggest hip hop festival in Calgary. And when I saw that you actually went up there, I was like, wow, that's crazy. So did you get to meet any of the artists that went up there?
None of the like immediate ones perform on the bigger stage. I did get to see Janaeko practice, like as before anybody got in, because when you have to go, get set up early, and I saw her there, and then it was a fan moment. It was really cool, right? I got to share a stage with like Action Bronson. T.Y. Dollar Sign was there too. And some crazy local artists too. There was an amazing guys there. So like, yeah.
Dope. Okay, so I want some crowd participation right here. And I want you to show us a 101 basic beatboxing. So I want everybody to try this in the crowd right now. If you were going to teach somebody how to beatbox, how would you introduce them to beatboxing?
Well, first I'd show them explaining it. Beatboxing, again, is creating sound and imitating and doing everything like that. Everything you hear. I've broken it down, or there's a method to break it down into 3 sounds, and the word for it, or the little like chant, is boots and cats. So the boots is a kick drum. So it's just like saying the letter B or P, letter whichever one you prefer, P, and you remove the sound. So, and that's a kick drum. And the second one is the hi-hat. That one is, again, saying the letter T, removing the sound. So just and there's many variations to it. Like you can just, if you drag it, you keep it tight, right? So, and that's a hi-hat. And then the final sound, the cats, is a snare, or I call it the K snare, because you say the letter K, you remove it, and then for this one, I only know 2 that I can do. Mine is an inward. I used to always do that, and it's breathing outward, but I do inward, so mine's so it's a little more sharp, but you're breathing in a lot of air. It's like when you gasp, like, but it's concentrated at one side of your mouth. But it's like a different variation. But so all together, it's the boots, the hi-hat, and the cat. Boots in cats. Boots in cats. Boots in cats. That is how I would teach the bass. Those are the basic sounds. And quick like something to know. I did not learn the basic sounds like beatboxing like that. I learned through copying a set. I didn't learn this is boots, this is cats, this is that, because I'm self-taught, right? So no, like I got mentors after, but yeah. So those are the basics.
Who are some of your mentors in beatboxing?
I'd say Randy Hollick, Exam, old school beatboxer. He reps Original Roots Crew and Sons of Boy. Yeah, he's been doing it for 10 plus years, and he has one of the best vocal scratches I've ever heard. Like, he's insane. Like, I wouldn't even try. I'm not that great at vocal scratches, but he's dope. He got me to my first battle in King of the Dot. I would say Peter Pot too, if you know him. He's a beatboxer.
Oh yeah, shout out to Peter Pot. Yeah.
Shout out to Peter Pot. He's also competing in the 2019 champs for to see if he gets the title in, because he did win 1 year. So that's what's up. So Beatbox Canada, check him out and everything.
Yeah. Before we get into that, I want to ask my last question is, how different is it for you when you're beatboxing for MCs in a Xypher, and then when you're beatboxing for like a showcase or for like a competition? How different are the two?
When I'm beatboxing with anybody else, I'm there to compliment them or there to compliment me. That's how I see it all the time. When I'm performing just to show my art, just to alone, then it's completely different, because I have. It's not bad, but you're limited to what you do when you're collabing with someone, because you're not going to go all out. It's about creating a vibe when you're doing that, creating something from something from completely opposites or not even different worlds, right? And you make it into one. But when I perform alone, it's just my world. That's what you guys are hearing.
Word. So, before we get you to perform, I want to play a song. And this is Beatbox Bandits. I want you to pay attention to the beat that's happening in the back of the song. So go ahead, DJ Nasty G, drop that beat.
Sunflower Samurai.
Sour diesels got me head banging. I spit fire after inhaling.
Thank you.
And that, if you couldn't tell, but that is Eazy G in the back providing the entire beat. That is incredible.
And it's not looped. Those are I've been asked to loop stuff, but I don't really like to loop it, because then it just doesn't sound as natural. But like, it's not like I did 30 seconds and it looped. I did the whole.
Yeah, I was wondering if you looped that or not. Yeah.
Because we switched it up. If you've noticed, the beat switched. Yeah, we didn't loop it. I've never really liked to do it. I know people are like, you should, if like you run out of breath, but I can go for days.
Word. Okay, so before we get to actually showcase what you got, I want to take some questions from the crowd. So anybody who has a question for Eazy G right now, raise your hand. Okay, I'm going to go to the right. Actually, ladies first. Come on. Okay, ladies first. Go ahead.
My question is, so if you are a rapper, an artist, and you're working like with a producer, I feel like it can be like a very collaborative process to create the beat. How is that when you're working with someone like beatboxing? Like for that last track that we just heard, how did that come about? What is the process? How would you recommend MCs approach someone who's a beatboxer? Because to me, it's almost like this even heightened piece that you're asking to collaborate on, and how do we make that enjoyable to work with somebody like you?
I would say it's more how we're gonna work to make it enjoyable for like each other, not just me, because how it come about it is just really always be open. I've done performances and collab with people that I've never thought I would, like ambient sounds. I did a performance with an MC, shout out to Rubik's, and with some dancers like Krizia, and it was like, you have to discipline yourself to not go all out when you know that's when you're most free. It's when you perform. And for collaborating is just, in a way I think it's easier for an MC, but then it's also challenging it has to sound in a way where you want to hear it 20 times nonstop. That's my mind. It always has to be that way, right? And that's what we kind of look for. And then you should always look for something that you'll be happy with and like are satisfied, because everybody will have different opinions, right? But yeah, it's just be very open-minded, and that's really much it. Because then I think sometimes I've created something with artists that was really, really good, and it wasn't planned. A lot of the stuff sparks from random madness, or even from whatever you come up with in the spot, even if it's like a crazy thought or it's not as crazy. Like making sounds and stuff with your mouth sounds a little crazy too, right?
Anybody else? Ari, you had a question? Go ahead.
Thank you, Esteban. Thank you to the man. I love your stuff, man. I was gonna say I really like your style. A lot of beatboxers. I got two things to say, but my first is just a compliment to say your style is really dope, because a lot of beatboxers, for some reason, they just don't work for me. I don't know. It's just like something about their style. It's like anything else. It's like rapping. You like somebody can just not be your style, but your style's dope. Your sense of beat is great. Like your timing and stuff is really good. So technically, you're good. And my question was, yeah, hell yeah. I wanted to ask if for the production stuff, like working with programs and audio engineering, these kind of things. Do you have any experience with that? Like, do you do any of that stuff yourself to get that kind of like mentality, that kind of skill set?
First off, respect for saying that. I know there's many beatboxers that are way above me, but I actually was just talking with my brother earlier. Shout out to my brother representing here too.
Yeah, shout out to David, who's here. Hey,
Louis the Prince. I was even saying I'm the most least invested beatboxer with like technical sounds and everything. It's just that I don't know, or I have to get more serious in that sense. Like I don't have programs that I use. Like I'm almost like new in that sense, and which I think is important. You gotta get better at, and I need to. But I think in that way too, I'm almost like so fluid. I don't know if you can see it. It might be a little chaotic to some people, not scheduled to have like a way of doing things. But with me, it's like I can adapt to different methods. Like with Twizzy when we were working on it, he likes to be very on point, and he likes to practice things and to get it very right. And then with me, I can just jump in at any moment, right? Like I can't do that if need be. It's always good to have something that you've been working on for a while, but that's what I think is getting bad for me. I don't know if it works for everybody, but no, I don't like. I'm like new to that, newbie.
Okay, no doubt. It's completely natural. Let's just say that. Organic. Let's just say that. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to open the stage up. Eazy G is just going to show exactly what he does and why he's here. So, with that being said, everybody put your hands together for Eazy G!
I'll snap for this. First of all, how you guys doing today? Let's get some of this energy flowing, right? All right. Let me introduce myself. What's my name? Eazy G. Eazy G. How many mics do a rip on the daily? Miss a many, I miss a many, miss a many. How many mics do a rip on the daily? Miss a many, I miss a many, miss a many. Give me the beat. How many stupid rip on the daily? The push a many mics. How many stupid rip on the daily? The push a many mics. How many Macs do a rip on the daily? Miss a many, I miss a many. Remix. How many stupid rip on the daily? Miss a many, I miss a many, miss a many. How many Macs do a rip on the daily? Miss a many, I miss a many, miss a many. How many stupid rip on the daily? How many stupid rip on the daily? Control. Get down. Even though what we do is wrong, it's a problem, it's a problem, it's a problem, it's a problem, it's a problem. Wrong. Wrong. Even though what we do is wrong. I crack a 40 when the sun come on. Wrong. Even though what we do is wrong.
Wow. I'm absolutely blown away.
Thank you.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, let the people know where they can find you, check you out, social media, everything. And also the Beatbox Championship show that you wanted to promote. Go ahead.
All right, so if you guys like what you heard, you can catch me on Instagram at Eazy G Beats, all with a Z, and Beatbox YYC. I run those two pages. Beatboxers come out for you hiding in Calgary, you know. And for the Canadian champs, this is the 10th annual, and it's happening in Toronto, the Rec Room in Toronto.
T-Dot.
Shout out to Peter Pot. James, he's going to be competing, repping Canada again, see if he comes back with the W. I didn't make the top 16, but I will next time. There's crazy people out there. You got to know that. We're competing against Titans, so that's what's up.
Word, no doubt. Okay, thank you, Eazy G. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so, yeah, I'm still like blown away, but you know, that's okay. Okay, so, up next is a man, a coach, a brother, a b-boy, a dancer. This man coached the Battle City 2019 champions. He's competed in multiple battles himself, representing Step Up Studios and his own crew. We got the incredible Brand Zero! How you doing? How you doing?
Everybody.
Oh. Check.
Check. Hello? Good?
Yep. No, he should be good.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna need you to talk a little louder.
For sure.
There we go. Can we hear him? Can everybody hear him?
Got it?
Okay. We'll switch mics.
Check.
Check.
Don't cuff the mic. Don't cuff the mic?
Yeah, just like that.
I'm not used to speaking with a mic in my hand, that's why.
That's okay. That's how you know he's a b-boy. You know what I'm saying? That's okay.
I'm not used to speaking.
We're gonna coach you through it and everything. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Okay, so first question I have, and not to sound generic, but how did you get into breaking in the first place?
How did I get into breaking? Okay, so it honestly started in grade 7. Honestly, like, gym class have that random dance class they have every year. And honestly, growing up through grade 1 to 6, I didn't really like it because it was always like line dancing or partner dancing, and it wasn't really me. But for one strange reason, our gym teacher actually brought in B-boy. Honestly, forgot who he was because I was so young at the time, and it's been a while.
This was grade 10?
Grade 7.
7. Oh,
really,
wow.
A long time ago. Grade 7. And he taught us like the most basic moves. So like you got your 6-step, your top rock, your Indian steps. He taught me the turtle freeze, the baby freeze. And honestly, I wasn't really an athletic kid at the time, and it actually like grew onto me. So I really enjoyed it. So at that point, like all my friends got into it. There's like we took over like a quarter of the school really. Like dance class became like B-boy class because we'd always take over. Like we wouldn't even listen to the choreography teacher. We'd be like whispering to each other like, let's not do this. Let's go do windmills over here. Let's do like freeze. Let's play stacks. Like we didn't even really want to like learn off the teachers anymore. We took it into our own hands after the guest teacher left. So I honestly respect him, even though it's been a while. Like I was really young at the time, so I forgot what his name was. He only said it like twice through the whole 1 hour class, and after that it was just straight movement, right? So then later on it just grew onto me. All our friends, like we just stuck to it. Like it was part of me from then, and then I took it serious after grade 10.
Word. And where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Burnaby, Vancouver, British Columbia. I moved here when I was a kid, when I was 4, and grew up in Calgary. And then after that, I moved to Vancouver in grade 12, finished my high school there, and did a couple semesters in college, and moved back.
Nice. So I wanted to ask, this is a question I wanted to ask the B-boys and the professional dancers. So what do you guys think about like the popular dances that go on the internet and get this big buzz? So for example, the Drake In My Feelings craze, or you know what I mean, those kind of challenges. What do you feel about those kind of challenges that pop off when you're like a professional dancer? What do you think about that?
Also like those pretty big like the dab, the nay-nay.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
whip,
Yeah. What do you think about
all of those moves? Honestly, like it depends on the person really. Like me personally, I don't mind them. It just like it depends really. It depends on the person. I can't speak for every professional dancer. Like it's good to use it as jokes. Like I use it at the club and it's fun. It gets people together, and to me personally, it also includes people who are not part of the culture, right? And that's what they see. That's what they see through the hip hop culture, right? So think about it this way: like you don't know anybody in the class that you go into, and everybody's like really good at this certain subject or whatever it is, and you only know like a tiny bit, and that might be like the nay-nay or the whip, and everybody else is doing it, including you in it. Then it's welcoming more people into the culture, and that's at that point, to me, that's accepting people who aren't part of the culture and will grow from it. And later on after that, they're like, oh, I want to learn more and more and more. Like yourself, right? Yesterday you went to the Culture Shock Jam, and you learned how to partially b-boy.
Exactly. Yeah. Shout outs to Aldrich. Right? Yo, that was amazing. Shout outs to Culture Shock. I'm still like shocked from everything that happened.
Yeah, so like you came in because you wanted to learn more of hip hop, and now you learned how to top rock. Now you want to learn how to break more. So that's the part where I accept these party dances to an extent. Like overusage is the trend tends to die here and there, but it's a way to like invite people through the time, right?
Word, no doubt. Okay, so I want you to actually, and I want the crowd to actually get involved in this as well. If you can show us, because I know you're a teacher, a basic b-boy move that everybody could go home and implement from today. If you could show us.
Okay,
like a basic
like
b-boy
the really
move.
basic. Okay, so
yes, come on. And I want somebody from the crowd, somebody who wants to actually try this. No, come on, Zoe, you gotta come up here. Zoe, come on.
You want me to pick someone?
Dwight, you wanna? Okay, come on, Dwight.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Dwight. That's good.
I'll actually teach him. I'll teach him like some of a quick set. Okay, you wanna learn a quick set?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Like a quick set? Quick.
Bit,
okay, cool. Because he knows a little bit. I've taught him a bit before, so I know.
This is good.
So I'll teach him like all the moves to combine. Okay, cool. So basically, we're gonna learn our top rock. Let's come to the floor. Do you want to move the camera?
Yeah, we can go to the floor. That's fine.
Okay, cool. So basically, we're gonna start with our arms together, like we're standing up straight and tall, right? Our arms together, like a ballerina kind of, right? So then after that,
Just like this, right?
yeah, like that, perfect. So what you do is you cross one foot over and spread it out, and like spread your hands too. So what I mean by this is, let's just say we take our right foot,
right,
and we expand our arms to spread it out. And then we bring it back in. And then we go to the other side. And then we bring it back in. And then out. And then back in. And then out. So pretty much this is what you call a top rock. So you see a lot of b-boys come in and they're top rocking. They're getting ready to do their whole set, right? So that's how the entry is, right? So now we're gonna learn a quick get down.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do, pin drop. Okay. So what we're gonna do is take our left foot, right? Raise it up and put it behind our kneecap, right? So what you're gonna do is land on the ball of your foot, okay? Can you hold my mic real quick?
I got you. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I can. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Okay.
I'll hold your mic for you.
Okay, one more time.
Okay, cool. I think I could do it with the mic. Okay, cool. So you put your foot behind your kneecap, drop down onto your foot. You can touch the ground if you need to, and then you spin the same way and unwind yourself. And that's basically it. Down and over. Like that. What you want to do to keep form is to keep your knee, keeping your foot and ankle tucked in. And spin up. There you go. Now that's what you call the pin drop. And up.
Can we touch on the ground?
Yeah, you can touch the ground. You can touch the ground. Up. Up. Perfect.
Okay, no, that's
cool.
That's a little advanced.
It's a little bit advanced, but
a little advanced for me right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna.
Do you want to move on to the next move, or do you want to?
Okay, last move.
Last move. You want to learn a little bit of footwork?
Okay, so hold on. So first we got the top rock, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And then we got your get down, which is a pin drop.
Okay.
Because basically we're going from the top rock, because we're rocking from the top, and we're getting down. So this is your get down, right? After that, instead of going straight up, we're gonna stay down. We're gonna spin into a footwork position.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, it looks like this.
Okay, let me try this. I can do this. Okay, hold up.
Show us your wild style, Esteban.
We're gonna hit the snare, right? So. Here we go. Now you stop. Go down. Okay.
One more time.
Okay, cool. Again. Perfect. Perfect.
Good enough, goddammit. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna learn this. I promise.
Okay.
I am gonna learn this. Okay. So, with that being said, a couple more questions before we. Thank you, Dwight, for coming up and actually participating. Appreciate it. Woo! It's a good workout. Okay. Last couple questions I had. How competitive is the scene in Calgary as far as breaking? And why is it so competitive?
Like, do you mean competitive in a way of like versing other cities, or just within it?
Within the city.
Within the city? It's competitive to a point, but Calgary's pretty unified. Like, you could hit up other practices and be welcomed in a way. Like there's many practices going on, and you can feel really welcome, right? And then there's a few crews out there which I really respect, and they keep the rawness in breaking. Like for example, a Juicebox crew, they practice pretty private, but then they're really competitive, which I like, which I respect about them. They're really good at that aspect, right? And there's other crews like my crew, we're pretty private also, but when we practice with other people, we welcome them. And then there's like the university practices and the Genesis practices and the central library practices, where they just include everybody. You could be anybody, and you could come in there and come learn. You could
Kind of like culture shock. Kind of like culture shock.
yeah, kind of like culture. Yeah, exactly like culture shock. You come
Shout out
in.
to culture shock and antics. Thank you.
Yeah, you could come in, know nothing, and they'll help you learn. Right? That's what everybody does. They each one teach one kind of thing. Right?
Shout out to KRS-One.
Yeah. So with that being said, like competitive wise, everybody here is pretty friendly, but at the same time, everybody wants to make a name for themselves, right? Mainly most of the time, if it's out of towners, pretty much, that's when we want to beat them, right?
Wow.
It's like we got like Straight Path from Vancouver, we got the Wizards from Vancouver, we got like Edmonton Cats coming down, we got Saskatoon, like Alpha Kids, all those guys. That's when the really competitiveness comes out, right? So it's like Calgary, competitive wise within the city, is decent. Like it's still competitive, like no doubt about it. They go to a jam, they want to beat everybody else. Like it's normal, right? That's a typical competition. But when out of towners come in, that's when I see everybody's like serious mode comes out. I'm like, dang, you guys get pretty serious here, hey? Like everybody's all of a sudden, like I see them at regular practice, they're just wearing their like regular practice clothes. Big jam comes in, like 5 Kings, everybody's like dressed up, unified, wearing their crew colors. You're having like their crew name on the back of them. Like Floor Comics had like those fancy outfits.
It's like b-boy gangbanging, kind of.
Pretty much, everybody's like repping. Everybody's just ready to like battle somebody and throw down, right?
Yo, but I'd rather people do that than do it in other means, right? That's what somebody Aljic was telling me. Like the competitive nature also comes from, this is what I think, because like we're channeling that energy, you know what I mean? That like aggression that we like naturally have, and we're kind of getting that out in a certain way. So
yeah, for sure. Like I use breaking in different like ways, right? Like there's times where I'm like angry and I want to break. I use it as an output rather than in a bad way of like just doing bad things like drinking a lot or smoking up a lot or anything like that, right? Any bad influence, I use breaking to avoid it, right? So when I'm like feeling happy, I break. When I feel mad, I break. When I feel bored, I break. So like breaking is a big part of my like output of how I live my life, right? It keeps me active, it keeps me fit, it brings me like closer with other people too. It's like it brings me to the community, and it brings, honestly, in a way, the community to me, because then I feel connected, right? So with that being said, it's like it doesn't have to be just aggressive. Like at one time, I used to think that, like when I was younger and when I just started getting into breaking, every competition I entered, I was always aggressive. And then this older b-boy came up to me and he's like, "Why are you always angry?" And I'm just like, I don't know. And he's like, "You don't have to be angry. Stop being angry. You're like the nicest dude here. Stop being angry." And I'm like, okay. I'm just listening to him, just like taking it. I'm like, I feel like I get in trouble. So he's like, just next time, just feel it. Try to be yourself and flow with it. Like it's a dance. It's not a fight. Like it avoids fights, but it's not a fight. Like there's everybody's friends here at the end of the day. So I took that and I remember it. I live by it now. And like I don't just tell whoever I teach, it's like, oh, you can only break when you're angry. Like you could use it as like a way to like get your stress off, like school, work, I don't know, anything really. Like you could use it to even get fit. Like some people don't like going to the gym. Like they don't like structured programs. Breaking to me, like you could learn whatever you want anytime you want, right? You could go to like power moves in the air, or like windmills on the ground power, or like footwork, or you want to be top rock, or you want to be really good at freezes. You could like do so much with breaking. like a really good b-boy one time told me when I was like also first starting out. His name is b-boy Gomo. If you guys know Gomo.
Oh, shout outs to Gomo. Seen him for the first time last night. Crazy dope.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He's like one of the guys I looked up to one time when I first started out too. It's because he came to my high school when I started getting more serious into breaking. And I was honestly a really big Maple Story player. Like I played a lot of video games. And Gomo straight up like told the class, think of breaking like a video game. You could choose your classes, you could choose your character, and you could just grow off it any way you want. And I still live by that too. It's like you could do whatever you want with breaking. There's no restrictions. Like the only thing restriction is like your laziness. Like that's the only thing. Like if you don't want to do it, you're not gonna get better. And that's the basic thing to life pretty much too. Like you're not gonna get anywhere if you're not gonna do it, right? Like you grow so much just by putting your time and effort into something. But if you're just laying there sad or angry or whatever in bed, you're not gonna do anything, right? Like you're plateaued, right? So that's why you have to push the effort into growing. You gotta push the laziness. Like even playing video games, like you wanna actually like do it, right? You have to want to do it in order to get rid of it, right? Or get better at something, right? But yeah.
Word. So, I want to clear up the stage. You said a lot of truth, and I don't want people to miss that. But I want to clear up the stage and actually let the people see exactly why you're here. So, with that being said, put your hands together for Brand Zero!
Who gets money remain fly, yeah, I wonder. Eyes flutters, love when Nas pops up, stars get starstruck, panties start dripping the ways of Carlito, blaze, torpedo, cigars, drop rolls, hoes, drop.
Check. So, coming to the stage right now, as a man who needs really no introduction, but we're gonna give him an introduction anyway. This man, he has opened up for legends in the game. If you know De La Soul, if you know Royce the 5'9", if you know Naughty by Nature, I mean, I could go on and on. Mad Child. Also, this man has gone on tour with Raekwon, the chef from Wu-Tang Clan. Still putting in work in the city. And now we have him here live today. Put your hands together for Sarafin!
Yeah. What's up, guys? Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Mr. Hip Hop Certified. Give it up for Esteban real quick. You know?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Shining light in all the crazy art that we got going on in the city. Educating folks. It's cool.
Yes. Yo, and the turnout actually was great. Like, this is incredible. So I'm just like blown away. Thank you, everybody who came out tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you. Give applause for yourselves, goddammit. Yeah. So, first question I got.
Let's go.
I want to know because you've been putting in work in the city for a minute, and I was doing research, and I was like, man, you've been putting in work in the city for a minute, and you've also gone to different cities like Vancouver, Toronto. What makes you want to come back to the city and still put out music?
Well, for me, it was leaving the city at 19 and like seeing the city not really have much for culture and hip hop at the time, and at least for the direction that I wanted to go in. I didn't see it growing me, you know, on that path. So leaving Calgary, I was like, man, I'm not coming back until I have something, you know, like whether I'm like signed to a label, I got a big ass track, you know, because my biggest thing is I wanted to be able to come back and like provide a sense of community and give back, you know, provide the city with something that I was missing at the time when I was first starting, you know. So being able to experience a lot of stuff in Vancouver, getting signed to a label with Universal Music Distribution, going on to a Raekwon across Canada, then moving to Toronto, it was like, why even look back at Calgary, you know? So after the label we did our tour, we're anticipating another project, and then things just didn't map out.
You were with a group at the time, right?
Yeah, Masters of Ceremony.
Yeah. Right, with Grenade.
Yeah, he goes by James Dean now. And Pluto, which is Stefan here locally. He's a real dope artist. All that EP is on Apple Music and Spotify as well.
Yeah, the Masters of Ceremony.
Yeah.
I checked that out, man. Yeah.
So yeah, when I was in Toronto, after the label kind of basically ran out of our money, Grenade came back to Calgary. I was in Toronto and I just decided to start producing, start recording. I already had all the equipment. I took my KRKs back from the studio, just got to work, you know, and again, never looking back at Calgary. Always putting it on, being like, yo, Calgary's growing. I'd always give up, big up to 10 at 10 anytime I met someone that was like either going to Calgary or wanted to know what's going on in Calgary. It was like, yo, it's not that much happening, but I do got to give it up to Benny and 10 at 10 for what
shout
they're
out
doing.
to Benny and 10 at 10 who put together amazing events throughout the city. Absolutely.
So I've always like put on for my city outside of my city, you know, and it's always, to me, it's like, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. So I was always like welcoming the communities and everywhere that I was, like whether it was in Vancouver, Montreal, or Toronto. And I met some really dope people. Like I got to kick it with one of my homies. His name's Element. He runs Free 99. He introduced me to cats like Lord Quest, Junior T. List goes on.
Oh yeah, Junior T. Yeah.
Junior T became like a really good friend of mine, and we're cooking up in the studio. I'm gaining knowledge from them. I'm linking in Ableton, like just growing, all self-taught, just giving it my all creatively, just like, this is how I want music to sound. And I got into this relationship when I was in Toronto last year, and then it fucked me up, and I was like, man, I'm tired of living check to check. I'm tired of like working at a job that really doesn't serve me. Tired of being surrounded by people that I don't know if I can trust, you know? And that, like, my biggest thing is like, I give trust like openly. But like after all that shit, I'm like, okay, I gotta set my boundaries. I gotta, like, you know, state my values so people don't just get the wrong idea, you know? Because yes, I'm here for community, and yes, I want to grow and build with people, but at the same time, I gotta eat. I gotta be able to like make back what I've put in. So
Absolutely, that makes sense. And I feel like you deserve to get paid for your work. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Also, I feel like it depends on like it depends on the situation as well, right?
Definitely. Time is money, and we want to be able to value the people that we put on. So just after that whole thing, I just got a message from my mom. She's just like, yo, if you want to like get back on your feet, like start saving. Because when I left to Vancouver, I had like $300 in my pocket, like no job
That
out
starving
there.
artist idea was real.
It was hella real, bro. And it was just like, all my moves came from just like networking and, you know, just talking with people and just breaking barriers. That's how I got like the Naughty by Nature show, Royce the 5'9" and all that in Vancouver. And then, so anyways, I planned to come back to Calgary last year. It's been a year now since I've been back. And yeah, I was just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's go back home. Let's rebuild. Let's see what the city's doing. And, you know, it was crazy because almost right after that, one of my homies from Calgary came down to Toronto. Producer by the name of Mean Guy. Super dope producer. He came out there. I started like going to these events. I linked up with my homie that I met out there. He's got connections with like XO and shit, and I'm just like, we're going to this XO art show. I'm meeting like Nav and shit, and I'm like,
Wow.
what the fuck? All this dope art everywhere. I'm meeting like the people that run XO. I'm like, this is wild. And I'm going back to Calgary. Like, what the fuck? 2 nights later, I'm going to a fashion show. I'm like wearing shorts and a tie-dye t-shirt. I'm like, I'm not getting into this Toronto fashion show after party. My buddy's like, you're good. And I'm like, yeah, come on in. I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm trying to save my money. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy 1 drink. I go there, they're like, no, it's all good. Like, it's open bar. And I'm like, where the am I, you know? So, and I meet this dude. I tell him my story about like why I make music, and like my homie that passed away and told me to never give up, and like that being my mantra. He's like, I want to add you on Facebook. I'm like, okay. Chris Sarafin. He's like, Sarafin, I met a violinist tonight by the name of Sarafina. He's like, I'm an executive producer. I want to get you guys together in the studio, build and collaborate. And I'm like, here's my number. So we were talking for like a week straight. I had probably about like 10 days left in Toronto. And he's like, I got a studio. It's called Phase 1 on Scarborough. So jetted out to Scarborough with this violinist. I walk into the studio, dog. I'm seeing like Michael Jackson, fucking 50
Not the
Cent.
actual Michael Jackson.
No,
but
I'm
like,
saying like their plaques. Like,
okay, I was about to
like
say,
the record
this man
plaques and
resurrected
shit.
Michael Jackson in a
Holograms, you know. It's like Rihanna's first single that she recorded was with them. Schoolboy Q. That part was recorded in their studio.
Wow, serious?
Yeah, and so I'm chilling in there. I'm meeting this dude, and he's basically, I'm showing him my tracks. I'm getting feedback from my mixes, and he's just like, I got a studio. We're renovating this place. He's like, I'd love for you to intern with us in November. And I'm like, man, I'm going to Calgary. He's like, fuck. And I'm like, fuck. And like, for some reason, I could have easily been like, yo, I gotta stay. Like, the signs are here. Like, I have to stay. But I saw it as a reason that I'm on the right path, because I made a decision and everything started aligning. So I still have these contacts with these people. This dude that was in the studio, Mike Smith, he's Boy Wonder's mentor. And I'm just like flattered to have that kind of presence and that kind of experience, saying, yo, you got something. We want to keep an eye on you. We want to work with you. So for me, again, I was just like, okay. And it goes back to that, like, I'm never going back to Calgary until I have something to give back. You know what I mean? And it's so funny because it took like 5 months actually being back. Someone asked me that, and I'm just like, I guess I do. I guess I actually do have something to give back, and that's why I'm here. Because the idea and the whole, like, the play, how it all plays out is so much bigger than me, dog. I can't even, like, I can't say exactly what it is or why. I can just say that I've experienced some shit that now can contribute to the scene's culture and how we're growing here.
Word. That's super dope.
Yeah.
So I want to ask, I know you've opened up for a lot of legends. Who is your favorite person that you've opened up for? Favorite person you've opened up for?
Twista.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
why is that?
It was just really personal because we had the opportunity to pick him up from the airport here in Calgary, and it was at Music Nightclub. Yeah, it was just very personal, We brought him like an ounce of weed, smoked it up. He was riding with us, you know what I mean? We brought him to the show, and it was like, he's like, yo, when you get you guys' business shit together, like, hit me up, and we can work on something. He's like, I fuck with you.
Wow.
Yeah. Obviously, the whole Masters of Ceremony thing, that was at that time, didn't fall through, and I have a lot of love for Grenade, James Dean. But yeah, that connection is still there, that link is still there, and to me, I'm not a thirsty dude, so I'm not gonna go out and just reach out to all these people that I know and be like, yo, you gotta put me on, I just let my work speak for itself.
Speak for itself kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that's dope. Okay, so you also went on tour with Raekwon. Any crazy tour stories?
Every day.
Okay, give me like two. Give me like
Okay,
one
bro,
or two.
I'll tell you this. We bought a 1991 Ford City bus and decked it out, painted it all black, called it Black Magic, put a TV, a couch, table, chairs, like a fold-out bed. Like, we had everything. Surround sound speakers and a sub. We cut a hole in we had it all. And it was like, our first stop was in Vancouver, so we're driving there, we're all giddy, and like go up the hill the first time, and then all this is like smoke just fills up the fucking tour bus, and we're just like, open the windows, but we realized that there was just like a little crack in the exhaust and shit, and I'll get to that, what happens to that later. But we go to Vancouver, and we do our show, we kill it, we see Raekwon. We don't, again, to me, it's not, I'm not gonna invade the dude. I know the business enough, at least at that point, to be like, okay, he's doing his thing, you know? If he wants to pay attention to what we're doing, because I was told he handpicked us to go on tour with him. So I was like, okay, he's gonna come up to us if anything, you know? We just like let him do his thing. We're on tour. We have like 12 stops with him. We're gonna get to talk to him. So it's just like whatever. So we're in I think it's called Fortune SoundCloud Club in Toronto or Vancouver, sorry. And we're in the green room and everyone's chilling. There's like Hip Hop Canada interviews going on, all these cameras everywhere and shit. And you know, we're just chilling. We're doing our interviews with people. We do go up and perform. First person to come check us as we're like leaving is a Mad Child, and he's just like, "Yo, you guys killed it!" And I was like, "Cool, man, thank you." And then we go to our hotel, and this is when we found out like every stop we were sharing the same hotel as him. So we go to our hotel and we're like, "Yo, we're hungry, bro." So we like cut, and Denny's was right there. I think it was on Davie Street in Vancouver. Denny's is right there, so we go into Denny's, and literally as I walk in, Raekwon's getting up from eating. So I was just like, perfect. So I go up to him, like, "Yo, what up, Ray?" I went by Abstract at the time. I'm like,
Abstract, yeah.
I'm like, "I'm Abstract, this is Grenade, we're Master Ceremonies. Just want to say thank you for having us on tour with you. You know, I just want to pay homage. You're an OG. We've learned a lot from you. And, you know, we chop it up later, but I just want to introduce myself and, you know, say thanks." And he's just like, "Yo, y'all the shorties that went up there before me?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, you guys killed it." So to me, that was huge. And it was quick, it was clean. It was just like, "All right, see you later." So we're like, "Oh shit, just met Raekwon." We're all hyped.
Giddy, bro. I probably would fan out for a second. Yeah.
I just like, I don't even.
Did you fan out? Did you?
Nah, man. I just
nice, calm demeanor.
Yeah.
See, I would have had a moment.
To me, it's exhausting, you know. As being a human being, if you're getting the same thing over and over and over again.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
The one thing that's gonna stand out is when someone treats you different. So I mean, that's a little gem to keep in mind for all you artists. Is like, just be you, you know. So we're driving. Next stop is Whistler, and we're getting there. We're like probably about an hour and a half out of Whistler, and Black Magic just starts puttering to the side, and we're like, "No." The alternator blew. So we're like, and luckily, like, we did like a GoFundMe thing. We had about like
I saw that. Yeah, the Jofferson put up, right?
Jofferson.
Jofferson, yeah.
He was managing us at the time. So shout outs to Jofferson and Euphoric Entertainment for that. So we got a boost, and luckily there was like the next city that was like nearby was like 30 minutes out, had a Ford service shop in there. Like, we lucked out. We had to chop out like 6 bills from our GoFundMe to just get a new alternator in there. Made it to Whistler on time, and like Whistler was the craziest show of the whole tour, by the way. But it was like, man, we were the only opening act for Raekwon at the time on that leg of the tour, and I just remember like from our engineer throwing his computer monitor screen down some stairs and being like, to us just getting belligerent drunk and like turning the fuck up with some like Australian cats that like to snowboard. It was just like, it was wild. And like the reason why I was mentioning that thing with our engineers, because this guy brought a whole like travel case with all of our racks and his computer and Pro Tools. So all of our sessions went through Pro Tools before it went out the speakers. And we had like in-ear monitors. So we had like we didn't have our speakers in the front. It went straight into our ears.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Which was amazing. If you guys can get your hands on those, I definitely recommend it. A lot of places will tell you you don't need it, but you want it. It's from there, then we went to Nanaimo. I think like the craziest thing though to have it all full circle was the last stop of the tour. Finished the show. There was like a mix up. There was this Groupon that bought onto the tour when we were past Winnipeg, and I mean, be your own judge with this. Like, if you're gonna go on tour with a guy that has a hit song called Cream, Cash Rules Everything Around Me. Cream,
yes.
Don't go touring with him with a song called Dreams, where drugs rule everything around me. Like, it's just cringy to me, anyways. You know. we dealt with them, and they tried to like.
Wait, you did that or a
No. This other group.
Oh, that was opening up.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay,
bought on
okay.
the tour like halfway through the tour, and then they tried to like take our slot at the last show, and like Ray and his brother were like, nah, M.O.C's going up before me. Like what is this, you know? And I remember just like it was like 1:30, 1:45, and Raekwon still hadn't gone on. And these kids like did their whole set when everyone knew like you had to cut your set short. So we're like, yo, Ray, go up. Like we're not gonna do our set. And I remember like the whole crowd was like going Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, and like I'm just standing there like this on the side. And then they're all like looking at, and I'm like look back behind me, and like the whole entourage, like JD Era and fucking Raekwon and all these dudes are behind me, and I'm just like, I just stepped to the side. I'm like, yeah, and like, you know, they rocked with us, and that was dope. Like I got a really good dope connection with JD Era now too through Raekwon. When we were at our hotel though, like going up into our elevator, his floor is right underneath us. The door opens and it's Raekwon. So it's like me and our tour, like there's probably about 8 of us that went on tour together, and we're all just standing in the elevator, and there's Raekwon, and he's like yo, he points at me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like what the hell is going on with Abstract? He gets like a one-on-one with Raekwon, and I just go out. He's like, yo, it's like, you got any jimmies?
Wow.
I'm like, yeah. So I walk back in the elevator, and Raekwon's right behind me, and it's just like this. And I just stand like my back to my people, and Raekwon's right beside me, and everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is Raekwon coming with us right now? Go into my hotel room, give him some magnums, and he's like, respect. And everyone's just like, the fuck? But yeah, our only photo that we took with him was right before we finished the tour, like in the morning after. So to me, like that tour just was an experience in its own. Like the people that we met, the fans across Canada that were just receptive to our music, that fucked with Raekwon, you know what I mean? It was a treat. And that exhaust fell off right before we got back to Calgary.
Oh, damn. So, with that being said, I'm gonna open up the stage and let my man Sarafin rock and show exactly why he's here. So with that being said, put your hands together for Sarafin!
Yeah.
So, with that being said, where can they check you out? Where can they find you?
You can check me out on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, all the streaming services at Sarafin, YouTube, Sarafin Music, www.sarafin.ca, Twitter, Sarafin Music, Instagram, Sarafin Music, Facebook, Sarafin Music.
There you go. So with that being said, thank you, Sarafin.
Thanks for having me, dude.
And if you could stay up here, we would appreciate it. Because I'm now going to open up the stage for a Xypher. We got to end this thing off properly. So any MCs, anybody who wants to come up here and Xypher, please come up and let's fucking rock this thing. DJ Nasty G, let's drop a beat and let's get this thing going.
Yeah. It goes something like this. Off with the bullshit, it didn't matter. Yeah. Searching for a goes like this, y'all. Slide if you want to, we was trying to have it. Yeah. Ain't with the bullshit, out here acting savage. Dog, you can't beat with the past, nah, we was gonna have it. Yeah. Seen a lot of things growing up. Seen a lot of things growing up with you.
Yeah, we do it melodic. I spit it and it's kinda spotty, but okay. I'm trying to do it with the glasses. Man, this ain't teaching and I don't give a fuck about your classes. I spit it like I was molasses, but I just came through with the rap shit. Yeah, I just came through like the rapture. I gotta capture. You got a Pokemon, I got a Lapper. Okay, and I'm just trying to keep it going, keep it flowing. I spit it like I gotta get it going, okay? Yeah, and we just gonna keep it clean, know what I mean? Yeah, I'm passing to the boy named Seed.
Pass it to the boy named Seed. You know he be just chilling with the whole cavalry up in Calgary. Oh, bruh, don't be mad at me. Yeah, you know Hold up, yeah. Yeah, all the bullshit, that shit don't matter, yeah. I just be chillin' like paint, I be just going with the splatter, yeah. You know, I be painting all other coats, yeah. You know, I'm just trying to get all the fucking coats in every color like the fucking rainbow, yeah. You know, I be going like the fucking lanes go, yeah. You know, I be going with the freaking stream, going like the fish, yeah. Getting what I gotta eat like a bear, but I'll pass it off, cause everybody here, we gon' fucking blast off, yeah. All the bullshit, all the bullshit don't matter. Everybody eats like we got the shawarma platter.
Yeah, and we all eat, there's no defeating what we doing right now. Have a blessed weekend. I can see it through your eyes, I can see it through the people. You was realer than the people and them haters. You could be better, see better, know what you want, endeavors forever. You could be that strong. Now I see like I sang the song. You could be, but it's oh so gone. Now I'm oh so long. Sad dad, but I'm happy at the same time. It's my mantra. I can do it, but I'm never an imposter like they does. We do it better. I say it to my grave. Have a nice day.
Yeah, have a nice day and stay blessed. But make sure you get some rest, cause every day it ain't counted, it's next. Yeah, yo, check it. Yo, check it. I feel my heartbeat in my chest, so I know that I'm alive. Everybody makes mistakes, even Jesus Christ died, fell 3 times. Yo, tell him get back up, cause you ain't know what the next day gonna bring your ass up. Yeah, cause life's hard, it's harder when you walk alone. That's why I spit my lyrics on a microphone. Like John Rambo or Stallone or Rocky, keep it hard, you know I'm going pro. Hey yo, shots to the dome, I'm talking bomb talks. Yeah, you know, cause it's a long road. You gotta walk, but you gotta walk hard. Yeah, cause I'ma pass it over, y'all.
Shout outs to Juicebox Crew, first and foremost, okay? Yeah. Pass the mic to me, yo, this is Eazy G. I'm usually dropping beats today, I'm dropping bars, B. And here we go, you know I got the flow. I love this community because it makes me grow more. Here we go, you never see me back in track, and I be making tracks. I used to only beatbox and that's that. Now look, I'm coming back, I'm looking never shook. I'm from the Caribbean, so you know I'm getting shook when Chinooks come around me. It's kinda snowing, I thought fall was supposed to be now, but snow was flowing and growing and falling back into the earth. And what do? You know we go the same cause we just made from dirt, dude. So what we gonna do when we don't? The people gotta show the love. But let me pass it to the next cause she blessed. You know who she is.
Really wanna hop in? I want to. Hey, what am I gonna do with it? Ninjutsu style, and I'm from Naruto. And I'm flowing like that with my arm behind my back. And when you coming through, I'm doing it, no slacking. And when whipping, you with one black. Why do I know why you don't apply me? And you know my say in my head, in my slyly. I'm a slimy. I'm a little guy in the kids and the time and the this and the blimey. And you will listen. Then you know my bro, man. They be my Leo, man. That man's in the slow dance, talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Do I change the beat? Cheers. Go for it.
Get free with it right, get free. Get free with it right, stay free. Get free with it right, stay free. Get free with it right, be free. Talking about that young kid shit. Talking about I'll come up within small town grind, trying to find myself. I be walking these streets, I'm lost in it. But my mama raised right, yeah, she got me good. Connected to earth and all that we do. Dad was strong too, show me what. Got good men around me and they know what's up. Like, gonna build this sisterhood, gonna get this family right and good. Cause you are me and I am you, and that's what we build and that's who we do. Like, hip hop be my life force team. Hip hop be a badass queen. Hip hop be my worship on it, and I do it right when I jump up on it. Like, whoo, she styling, whoo, she grace. I be a dime pace, no disgrace. Wanna buy me, baby, ain't be talking. I got my own bills, you keep walking. Yeah, gonna run this back. Owning this city, I'm up on the track, and I hit it so hard, and I'm making my flow, and I won't ever stop. And you know when I go, they like, woo. She be water, it's dripping, woo. She be icy, it's pimping, woo. She be fire, it's hot, burning a microphone up in the spot, and we go. And we taking it over. Think that you losing yourself, your composure. Z up a mic and I'm ripping it down. Only one else who can follow me around me, that Papa Dwight, and I'ma pass it off. He gon' bring it in and he gon' make it pop, cause he's smooth. Show him what it is, he's smooth.
It's smooth. It's smooth. Yo. This beat's got me out, but I still let's kick it. No, let me get it again. Yo. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you got it up, sometimes you booze. Swagger when I drink too much, but still I stay clean cause I'm sober as touch. Gotta keep walking in my road alone. Sometimes I keep walking and I feel alone. I'm a dream catcher catching dreams, that's what's up. Anybody wanna fuck with me, what's up? This beat's like, okay. Gotta breathe sometimes, gotta breathe, get it out. When I'm in the cell, gonna rhyme in and out. As a kid, I was stuck with the probation, man. Trying to get out the station, man. Trying to find my way, trying to find a way to get off minimum wage. Sick of starving kitchens. Mama steady bitching. I'm trying to get a mission. And green in my vision. Trying to get paid, get raised up, yeah, cut like a blade. Yeah, sharp to the heart. Try to push it out, homie, what's your start?
Holla. Seeing Facebook memories like 4 years ago. I was on top of the world, looking on the scaffolding down, not really living my master plan. Trying to get right back when I get everything, and I'm standing right where I need to be. Gotta see everything, and I'm feeling so clean and fresh. And yeah, I'm living divinity. Gotta get that shit. I'm living spirituality every single day. Gotta give my kids best that I can. Hey, I'm standing so tall. Gotta keep it going, and I'm feeling inside my soul. Everything is coming out. What you saying? What you living for? Gotta keep it going. Keep pushing. Everyone is standing tall. They pushing for what they want. Trying to get that dividends. We trying to get it. Keep it clean. Get that money coming in so we can drive in limousines. Aventador, Balenciaga. Want to get that Gucci, ayy, Louis Vuitton. But it's not just about materialistic things. Want to get and spit my brain and speak it. Change the masses. Can't they see we dying from these chemical gases? Living, hold on, wait. Don't wanna be too emotional. Wanna get this and be in control of everything inside my life. That's why we living so right, hey,
So right, so right, yeah, move, yeah, you working all summer. Move, yeah, you working all summer. Move, yeah, you working all summer. Move, just to pay them bills. Move, yeah, you working all summer. Move, yeah, you working all summer. Move, yeah, you working all summer. Move, just to pay them bills.
Okay, and you're working all summer. Came through like I'm not your plumber. Came through like shout outs to my big brother. Okay, his name is Juan. Came through like I'm trying to be the Don. That's the bond. Okay, gotta feel it. Everybody really gotta go and fucking reel it. Okay, going off. Gotta go a cappella. Came through like my name was DJ Yella. You know I don't smoke no cigarella. Okay, gotta keep it moving. Shout outs to fucking Rubik's, yeah. And like Nike, I just do it. I just came through so fluid, dreaming lucid. Okay, that's a weird ass beat, but I'ma keep doing it. Weird ass beat. Okay, gotta come with the heat. Everybody wanna go get to the beat. Okay, but we're gonna close it off. Certified, going off. Thank you everybody for coming out. And step on sound, do it for no clout. Hey, thank you everybody who came out today. Appreciate it. Thank you everybody for coming out today. And the last thing I want to say is we finally reached 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So thank you everybody who came out tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you Koi, thank you Aaron, thank you DJ Nasty G, thank you Sarafin, Brand Zero, Eazy G, all our guests, everybody who came out tonight, and we're out here. Peace.